Coming to Prabhas, I mean, ever since Bahubali hit the screens, I think the most talked about star, I could say that, at least coming in from Delhi, I can definitely assure that that is the chatter. How was it working with him? I think both of you and your father and him also share a very sweet personal bond. Beyond that, professionally, how was it working with him? And what can we look forward to when it comes to his role? If you can give us a little bit of a leak here.
See, you are going to love Prabhas's character in this movie, and what probably what he hasn't done in the earlier films is what you'll be seeing a lot in this, and his performance per se.
What do you mean by what he hasn't done? I mean, I just want to probe a little bit more.
See, the kind of performance he's done in this movie, he hasn't done it in the last since Bahubali.
Got it.
The nuances he's done, the way he's delivered dialogues, and it's phenomenal the way he brings in, because he's there in the movie for a purpose, and he kinds of sets everything right, and the way he delivers the message is phenomenal. It'll be a shocker. It'll be a shocker.
Coming to Mr. Mohanlal. Now, I've grown up listening to tales about this man, right? I'm sure you have too. How was it interacting and making somebody like him a part of your dream project, so to say, if it is one? Because the minute there's generational transgression, I think there are a lot of inhibitions which come in. How do I address? How do I speak to him? There are a lot of inhibitions which come in amid this generational transgression in general. So how was it with that man, and what can we expect from him going forward?
See, if you ever want to test your skill, you need to play with the best.
100%.
And in cricket, you would love to either be at the non-striker end of Sachin to see his batting technique and pick up a few, or you need to bowl to Sachin to see whether you can restrain him. That's when you'll know what your mettle is. For me, acting with Mr. Akshay Kumar, with Mr. Mohanlal, has been that. I was in awe of him. I grew up in front of him, and I've known him since I was a child. And for me to share the screen space with this legend who I adored since I was a kid, it was a surreal experience for me. Just to see him walking, coming and standing in front of me, I was just staring at his eyes and the way he was doing, and I was like, now's the time I got to prove myself. And forever, as long as I live, I'll cherish what he told me during the scene on the second day of shoot. I'll hold it to my heart till the end of time.
Is that something you're okay going public with?
It was a scene where I had a 4-page monologue with him, and I did that. And I was still sitting down there, tears rolling down my eyes. I was looking at him. As soon as they said cut, he walked 3 steps forward and he said, "Good job, Mone. Very well. Very well."
Those simple words from him.
Yeah. And he just walked back. And I was just sitting there. And then I was like, tears were still, rolling down my eyes. I was looking at it. And those were the tears, genuinely my tears, saying that, wow. Did Mr. Mohanlal really come up and say that I did a good job? Wow.
That means a lot, I'm sure. Yeah. Coming from someone
like that, he doesn't bullshit. He's very subtle, he's very cool. But to give up praise, he's not that quick. And to get it from him, it's an honor for me.